Another free fight for you right now in the light heavyweight division. Let's take a look at it. It is Alex Janos and Stanley Barcliffe. Alex Janos, a debuting fighter, taking on Stanley Barcliffe, the clown.
That's his name. That's his clown name.
That is his name.
Not Peaches or Titty Fuck.
Those clown names?
Yeah.
I believe you. But meanwhile, we have Alex Janos making a debut here tonight. He is he's a conspiracy theorist. There's not a lot of information on him. He's as you can see on his shorts, Wake Up America. He's the creator and editor and single author of Inside Jab magazine.
Fuck.
He's mixed his love of fighting with his love of conspiracy theories. And he takes on Stanley Barcliffe, the clown. So we have a conspiracy theory guy and a clown.
Which one's which?
Good one, Randy. Good one.
Up top.
There we go, Randy. Thank you for that one. And, of course, we have these two guys. Janos in the red. We have not seen much from him. Oh, nice big overhand by Barcliffe. Barcliffe coming into this fight at 2-4. Not the most amazing record. His last one was January of last year. He's only had one fight in 2015, a loss to Herman Quinn via TKO. Again, Alex Janos debuting here tonight.
Very bald.
Very tall. He's 6'4". He's got a good amount of reach on him. And Barcliffe, of course, only 6 feet tall, so he's got a nice bit of reach advantage on him, height advantage. And they're not afraid about trading. You know, that's the beauty of it. You know, when you're on these, when they're on these prelim fights, you want to impress. You want to make a name. We've had some great fights on the prelims. Don't get me wrong, Randy. We've had amazing fight of the night honors on the prelims.
Oh yeah, of course, knockouts,
you don't want to stay on there. You don't want to stay on the prelims.
You want
music.
music.
Make your way up.
You want music.
Exactly.
Oh.
You want. Oh, a big knee. Oh, there's a knee by Barcliffe. Oh, Janos. Got to be wondering if that was a knee.
Jet fuel can't melt steel knees.
The jet fuel cannot melt steel knees. It's very true. He might be wondering if Barcliffe has a steel knee. That would be something that he would likely be a conspiracy theory he would hold. And we go to a second round. Fontaine Kobayashi, a referee. Now that we have a fight going to a second round, I can tell you that all of our fights tonight, 3 5-minute rounds, except for our main event title fight, which is 5 5-minute rounds. 10-point must scoring system is in effect. Round winner getting 10 points, his opponent getting 9 or less. Any fights that go to a decision are judges tonight: Lavender Sandalbags, Victoria Schwiesenhugger, and Mario Van Peebles. And here we have it. Some highlights from the first round. Nice overhand. Working the body is Barcliffe, but he had a good shot right there. Nice job. Liver punch. I know Darn Tootin, who was a good friend of both of ours, calling the fight event earlier today, would have been proud of that liver punch.
He would have been, yes.
He would have talked about how hard his nipples were because of it. I don't ask.
It's best if you don't. Ah, slut.
Yes, one of our lovely ladies.
Got that.
If you want to find out where they're from,
Name and
then
all
watch the main show. Starting at the top of the hour, 19 minutes ago. But right now, round 2 of a possible 3. Alex Janos making his debut, the conspiracy theory master, the truther, taking on Stanley Barcliffe, the clown. That is his title. That is his working title, Stanley Barcliffe, the clown, in the yellow with the red hair.
See this poutine I'm eating here?
Yeah, it looks. It's cheese, but okay, poutine, sure.
So I was eating it. I've been eating it all day. This is my 8th thing of it. I see Janos. Sorry, burp. I saw
That
Janos.
was mostly liquid, but okay.
Oh god. And I saw Janos, and he was like, you know, there's super thermite in that, right?
Super thermite.
Man, I'm like, what the fuck's that? Is that like a new cheese? So I go online and I look up what super thermite is, and I can't eat it. So What's the fucking point?
I'm fairly certain that there's not. I wouldn't use him as a credible source
No.
in any sort of way.
I saw Mad Max, and I was wondering if they were spraying super thermite on their mouths. So I'm like, oh, maybe it is.
That might have been it. I mean, those are silver. That wasn't like cheese color. Like, I mean, you got a nice goopy whitish cheese.
Yeah, I can't really smear this on my mouth and witness me. I'd love to.
Quite all right.
In fact, hold on, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, great.
And I'm lazy.
Meanwhile, we've got a nice clinch battle. Oh, Janos throwing a bunch of hooks from that single necktie. He's trying to push Barcliffe up against the cage.
Much like the harp system is pushing Americans towards aborting.
The what system?
The harp system.
The harp system. Well, there you go.
I googled conspiracy bullshit. That's actually what I typed in. Stuff.
I expect that to come. I'm sure on the first page was a link to Inside Jab.
Did you know that JFK was a lizard person?
Did not know that. I'm probably gonna not believe that, but okay. And 20 seconds to go here in the second round of our second prelim fight. Huge main card, HCL 41, too drunk to fight. And it looks like we're going to go to a third and final round. Could go for speed, and these two colliding. And I got to say, Alex Janos, well, there's no way he's going to be a denier of the toughness of Stanley Barcliffe, his opponent. And wow, that is a serious cut. A serious bit of swelling over the right eye of Janos. Did you see it right there? Barcliffe, I don't know if the makeup is impeccable, but Barcliffe doesn't seem to be too bothered. And, nice right hand to the jaw of Janos. I'm kind of worried that if he loses this fight, he's probably going to be complaining that there was some sort of conspiracy about why he didn't win. And
oh, I can't wait to hear that.
This and that. I'm sure there's going to be something on the blogosphere. And there's another lovely lady. We'll announce our sponsor and where they're from and who supplied us with them. I understand they showed up in a... They literally were tied up like bales of hay in the back of a bed of a pickup truck. They just showed up and rolled them out of the bed of the pickup truck. Thankfully, one of our interns had a mattress able to push in front, so they didn't actually hurt themselves. But I don't know where we get them from. But they're here, and they're holding up signs and looking pretty. Third round, already about a minute in, 4 minutes to go. And Janos in the red, Stanley Barcliffe, the clown, in the yellow. Had him push up against the cage. Janos able to circle off, throwing a couple labored punches. He is maybe a little gassed out here. And pushing for that clinch. And a lot of clinch battling by both of these two. These two fighters.
You said labored punches. You know what else took a lot of labor?
What's that?
The aliens that built the pyramids.
The aliens that built the pyramid. Well, I always assume that if they're so advanced, they didn't build them like humans would build them, brick by brick and stone by stone. They just, zap some laser and there they'd be. So I'm not even sure about that.
Like a big old aluminum fucking thing with pictures of aliens and shit on it.
He was actually going on about this. He called them the Illuminati, and that's not even a thing. That's not even a thing that real conspiracy theorists will talk about. Oh, and a big left hand! Oh, Janos is rocked! Oh, Janos topples down in a way that is not natural by the way he was hit! And Barcliffe punches out, gets the TKO victory!
Back into the left.
Kobayashi shoves him off!
Back into the left. Back into the left.
What a finish! Stanley Barcliffe, the clown, gets a well-deserved TKO victory. Alex Janos will have to lick his wounds. And maybe slap on some thermite paint, which maybe he's going to think that thermite paint was on the face paint. That might have been why. You okay there, Randy?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. And Alex Janos, well, welcome to HCL.
Ladies
You're
and gentlemen,
0-1.
referee
I have a lot to write about on Inside Jab.
Oh, I can't wait to pick up the... Oh, wait, they don't really have like a... It's more like a bunch of like pieces of paper stapled together.
He just staples it to like phone poles. It's not so much a newsletter as it's a flyer.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a... Supposed to look up, there's like a black and white photo of like bush with like lizard eyes on it.
And like most of the text, like at least 50% of the text is just the phrase "Wake up, America."
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Why you buy an alarm clock, huh?